Hi, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here. Welcome back. We're going to fly the Turbo Timber, not the new one. We're going to fly the old one. I still have it. A friend of mine from the RC Club in Urbana, his name is Bradley. We'll leave the last name out. It's his birthday, and this is supposed to be his airplane. And I just haven't got it to him because I stole the prop off of it when I crashed the Evolution trying to do the outside loop or the inverted loop, whatever you want to call it. And I hit the parking lot. I stole the prop off of this plane so that I could keep flying. And I got a new prop on here because I saw on Facebook that it was his birthday today. So big birthday shout out for my friend Bradley. And this is going to be his airplane here soon. And I just had to get at least one more flight on it. I love the Turbo Timber. Let's get this thing in the air and have a little bit of fun. I've seen several people hopping on. I do appreciate it, guys. I see my friend, my next door neighbor, Tanner's on here. Welcome to the chat, Tanner. My man, Dastardly Dave on, of course. But the Turbo Timber should be some fun today. We turn safe off. We're in high rates. One click of flaps for the takeoff. The wind is coming from the church, so let's turn this way just a little bit, and then we'll turn back into the wind. And then let's just take it straight up. Boy, this thing's awesome. We'll turn those flaps off, because we know what happens when I get crazy and leave the flaps on. Bad things. I end up trying to do an inverted loop and crash it. We don't want to do that today. This is a great flying airplane, and I want to make sure I give it to my friend. Still in good shape. You can see the wind. Woo! The wind had a little tipsy there, using the rudder to push the tail around, letting it sink down here. So I was thinking on the way here, there's this guy that we saw, the air show pilot at the one air show I went to, and one of his big things that he did was he took off on a 1 mile runway. He took off really quick, and he went straight into the knife edge and ran the whole mile of that runway just doing that knife edge like that. And I don't think I'll do it today with the Turbo Timber, but one of these days. He was flying at Pitts, and so I would love to try that with get the Pitts out here and just kick it into that knife edge and see how far I can run it down this parking lot. It would be a lot of fun. This airplane flies so good. Before we went live, I went ahead and threw safe on and put it in the air just to make sure everything was working right. Not that I had a backup plan. It needed to work, but just so that I could make sure it still felt the same as I remembered. All the muscle memory and everything came right back. And just a lot of fun, this airplane, and do just about anything with it. Flying inverted, got quiet, always thinking a little extra when I'm flying inverted, and make sure I was clear of the lamppost for sure. So there's been those times when I thought I had a good idea what I was doing and ran right into that lamppost. So pushing down on the elevator to get it to go straight in that knife edge. And It does have a little bit of up, it looks like, in my trim, but it does it really easy. If you guys haven't seen that video, I did do the challenge from Nate. He challenged me to 3-minute knife edge, and I did a pretty good job. In fact, I did it on the first try, and I went straight into it from the takeoff so that I could use the timer on my radio, because when I come out here to fly, I'm usually by myself, and I don't have anybody to run a timer for me or watching a timer on their camera or that type of thing. So he was talking about working on his 4-point rolls, and that is something that I do often, is try to practice that. It's not easy. That's that one right there. I always have the nose too low when I got to reverse the rudder to the other side, and that, even though I do kick some rudder to get the knife edge going, it's always too slow and the nose is dropping. So that's that third point of the roll. That's the hard part. And you go 1, and then 2 is easy, inverted usually, and then the third point, that's where I always have trouble. So this airplane's got a brand new prop on it. Should be pretty well balanced. No bangs onto the blacktop here, so we'll get it by here one more time and get it turned around. We'll do one high-speed pass here. I just wanted to make sure I seen where the lamppost was behind me before I bring it at me. Here we go, full speed. So it was climbing. I am flying with Spectrum 4S 2200, and it's probably just a little bit lighter. I was probably flying this with like a 3000 or a 3200, which is a little heavier, and that's probably why I got a little up trim in it. There we go. We'll adjust it down just a little bit. This will be the last flight in my possession anyways. The next time I see him at the club meeting, I'm going to take this to him, and that's usually tomorrow night. So as long as we're both there and he's ready for it, I'll take it to him. Make sure he's got clearance with the wife and all those type of things before he takes us home. But I think he hides everything in his trailer. So my timer told me I am supposed to end this flight, and I just don't want to. It's my last one. And you know what we're going to do? We got a little bit of wind, so we're going to throw it in safe, and we'll bring it in here with full flaps and safe. There, you seen it kick level, full flaps. And we'll just bring it in nice and slow like that. But, whoo, did you see that? It kind of did a little stall action, but we'll bring it over here to the other side. And we'll run the motor just a little bit after it slows down. Oh, the wind, playing with it, of course. Just like that. Perfect landing. Love this airplane, I gotta tell you. It's probably in better shape than my Evolution. And the only thing bad about this airplane compared to the Evolution is that you put the battery in the bottom. Other than that, man, this was a great airplane, and it handles really good. Super happy with the flight today, guys. I appreciate all the support, guys. Appreciate you guys watching. We got all the Patreon support. I do appreciate so much. We had at least one new supporter. I got him added down in the description box. And I do have the Evolution linked down in the description box. Of course, you can't get the original Turbo Timber anymore. And just big thanks to the Lord for providing such a great day to be out here flying. It is a little bit cool, and we had a little bit of wind, but man, you can't have just perfect days to fly, because then you're never testing your abilities. So for flying, this was a pretty good day, and I'm pretty happy with the way it went. And really can't say anything else about it. I am going to be flying 365 days this year, so if you don't want to miss any of that, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and if you don't mind, give me the thumbs up down there and leave some great comments. It always helps the channel. And thanks for watching. I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here.